Second quarter from Princes Park as umpire Sutcliffe comes in to bounce the ball, with Carlton leading by 10 points from Collingwood. Ball knocked down towards Williams. Williams towards the half-forward position. There's Jeff Southby trying to pick the ball up. Taps it out wide. Dacos couldn't take it. He's got another chance here. He got tripped up, did he? No, the umpire says play on. Taylor, short. Here's a chance for Tony Shaw. Over the top, tries the hand pass into the goal square, and a snapshot by Davis has brought up 4 points. They nearly messed that up, Collingwood. That hand pass was not a particularly good one from Shaw, but Davis was good enough to pick it up and snap it left-footed for goal. And a badly needed one for Collingwood reduces the leeway to 4 points. Carlton 4-3, 27. Collingwood 3-5, 23.
The good work came from Dacos there, because he didn't give up the ball even though he fell down. He kept it in Collingwood's control. That was the main thing there, Pete.
Well, a bit of delay in getting the ball back from the crowd, which, as we mentioned, is very, very big today. I don't think it's a record crowd here for a Carlton-Collingwood clash. Probably around about the 38,000 mark. Still a bit of room in the outer. We're at the 1 minute mark now of the second quarter. 4 points the difference on Seven's big league. Bounce favours Wow Jones. He couldn't get it clear of the centre, though. Here's a chance for Allen. Doesn't go his way either. Bazasto gets tackled very smartly. Williams is in there again for the Magpies. Picks it up beautifully. Under pressure. Towards full forward. Knocked down towards Dacos. Dool tackling very quickly. Klomp. Wide out towards Perovic, who goes for a long hand pass towards Hunter. Hunter picks up the ball, but it's going to be a free kick.
Yes, against Collingwood, Perovic was down after he hand passed that one, so the free kick to go to Hunter out there at half back. It's an awkward-looking kick coming across, is picking at the back of the pack and takes a good mark.
Derisive cheers.
And, of course, he's had a pretty tough tussle in that first quarter with McClure. McClure a little bit on top, I would say. The ball back over the half-forward line. Wiedemann got his hands to it, couldn't hold the mark. And that's the ball taken away by Klomp, one of Carlton's best players. Byrne goes for the mark. It bounces right against Byrne. Goes for a short pass out there to Morris. He's clear. Oh, it's not a very good kick. He's looking there for Davis. It's got a bounce right. It does. He's clear now. Davis already kicking one goal. Goes for a hurried snap. Coming across to meet it, Dool and Dacos. Dool goes for the punch. Backing up again is Klomp. He's played a great game down there. A hand pass out to Whitnell. His kick is not a good one. It falls a bit short. Tapped away nicely by Smith. He's well on top of... it's a free kick against Collingwood that time. Silly play on the part of Collingwood, because he... he's going to get it. I thought it could have gone against him. That's Smith doing well against Wells. Up it goes there towards the big fella. Stewart couldn't hold the mark. Dool and Taylor having battle. They both go down. Neither can get it out. The umpire's going to ball it up about 30 metres out from the Collingwood goal. They're down by 4 points at the moment. They're 23 to Carlton 27. Stewart goes for the big punch, looking there for Morris. There's a chance for Morris to pick it up now. He's battling with Wiedemann. Finally, it's tapped out to Hanbury. Overruns it. Picked up by Ashman. The ball out wide. Toomey and Bazasto going for it now. Also Byrne. Byrne's got it well covered. Gets a nice kick over the half-forward line. It falls a bit short. The ball tapped to the ground again. Allen having a battle out there, can't pick it up, and the umpire rules it's out of bounds about 60 metres around from the Collingwood goal. We've played 3.5 minutes, and it's only 4 points the difference in favour of Carlton. I would say the end that Collingwood is kicking to would be favoured by the breeze slightly. Ball back there by Whitnell. Oh, that's McClure. Too good that time. A hand pass coming over to Bazasto, and this fella can really go. Toomey after as he goes for a long kick. It falls short, and a good mark taken there by Workins in front of Fitzpatrick.
Worthington, the Collingwood back pocket player. Not a good kick, dropping short. Into the square it goes. Knock on by Allen. Comes back towards Picken from Taylor. And his kick and turn towards half forward for the Magpies. Again, the kick dropping short. This wind is playing havoc with some of the kicks today. Mark Hanbury's at right half forward flank. And that in turn was smothered to see the ball over the boundary line, just about in the forward pocket now, and the chance for them to score. 4 points the difference in favour of Carlton. We're at the 4.5 minute mark of the second quarter. Seven's big league action from Princes Park. Over the top was Taylor, knocks the ball down. Here's a chance for Tony Shaw. Shepherded by Dacos, gets the ball back towards the 10-metre square. Morris in front of Southby. Well, Jeff Southby having bad memories of what happened at the Subiaco Oval last Monday. Now sees Kevin Morris chipping in to take one, just as Beasley did on Monday. He fires. It's a goal. So Collingwood hit back and hit the front. Kevin Morris bringing up his first goal for the match. And the scores, Collingwood 4-5-29, leading Carlton 4-3-27.
Well, he's playing a different role that he's played for most of his career, Peter. He's played full forward the last couple of weeks, and even though not kicking a lot of goals, he's a very handy player.
He can make the play. He read that superbly then. Read it better than Southby. He chipped in for that mark. It was only a short kick, so he didn't have much time to anticipate which way the ball was going to go. And Kevin Morris marking pretty well directly in front to convert it to a goal. New ball being brought out. We're at the 5 3/4 minute mark now of the second quarter from Princes Park. Collingwood hitting the front after that goal from Kevin Morris. Umpire Bill Della to put play underway again. Centre bounce infringement, says the boundary umpire. A Collingwood free kick going to Brownlow medalist Peter Moore. Moore now with an atrocious kick. Goodness me, the kicking's been poor today, but that didn't matter because Shaw chipped in to take the mark. He saw it dropping short. And Shaw, right half forward flank, having a chance to put Collingwood further ahead. Lead being made by Kevin Morris, but he's decided to ignore it and go back and take the kick. In he comes, that too is dropping short. Dacos in front of goal.
Well, a good mark, and that takes a bit of doing to get in front of Bill because he's one of the hardest players in league football to beat. And that was a great mark on the part of Dacos. Dacos has already kicked one goal. And there's another one. So Collingwood now, let's see, 8 points in front. They have 5 goals, 5:35. The Carlton 4 goals, 3:27. 7 minutes gone of the second quarter. So it's out by Jones. Back it goes there to Ashman. That spells danger. As he drives the ball down there towards the forward pocket, coming out to meet it is working it over. Well, he didn't actually overrun it, but Conville goes after it, and the ball is out of bounds this time in Carlton's forward pocket position. Well, Pete, you can kick goals from both ends because that ball certainly carried pretty well to the end Carlton was kicking to then.
And if I was a player out there today, Lou, I'd be hovering in front of the packs because a lot of the kicks are dropping short into the wind.
Well, there we see the ball knocked out by Wells. Back nicely to McClure. A snapshot for goal. And it's knocked through for 1 point by Worthington, playing it safe. Well, the difference now is, what, 7 points? Ball back into play by Worthington. A long kick over the centre half back position. Moore couldn't really grab that. Grabbed by Williams. A hurried kick back towards Collingwood's Morris. Morris and Southby doing battle here. It's Southby coming out, but he's tackled well. Finally picked up by Dacos. He does a bit of fancy dancing here. Goes for a short pass. Not a good one. Oh, dropped by Perovic, a sitter. Gets a hand pass and saves it as Hunter gets the ball away. That was a dangerous one. Out it goes now to Hannibal. He's in front of Sharp it is. Sharp picks it up nicely, gets away, gets a hand pass. He was grabbed by the legs, actually. The umpire said play on as the ball is driven back there by Toomey. Back towards Wiedemann. Oh, he's got the mark. I thought he pushed the other guy in the back, but the umpire's paid the mark. And Wiedemann to take the mark out there at half forward, about 60 metres out from goal. The kick is up there towards the forward pocket. Punched out by English, going towards the boundary line. It'll be out in the forward pocket position about 10 metres around from the Collingwood goal as we approach the 9-minute mark. 7 points in favour of Collingwood.
Boundary throw in Collingwood's forward pocket. And definitely that wind swinging around, favouring that pocket most assuredly at the moment. A wild kick out of the pack comes up towards Peter Moore. Tries to play the ball in front of him, not successful. Austin getting ridden into the ground. And the umpire says he dropped the ball, and that will be a free kick to Collingwood, and Austin can't believe it. And so this gives Collingwood a chance to go further ahead as the free will be taken by Williams.
Peter, Williams may be a little bit slow, but by golly, his tackling is out of this world, isn't it?
Very solid. He fires up the goals. The distance is there. The accuracy is okay. And that's another one of the Magpies kicked by Mark Williams. That's his first in the game. And Collingwood go further ahead. 6-5-41 for Carlton, 4-4-28. So Collingwood this quarter have added 4 goals. 4 goals straight. Carlton have added 1 behind 1 point. And that has happened all in 10 minutes. So, Collingwood's first quarter wasn't that bad. 10 minutes gone in the second quarter. Seven's big league. Knocked down by Peter Moore. He was looking for Taylor, couldn't find him. There's Robert Klopp, the man of the first quarter. Hunter. Hunter's at centre wing. Tries a pass to Wells, and that's about Wells' first mark for the day. In fact, it is. First touch, actually. Down it comes, off the hands. McConville shoots it, goal, and just misses by about half a metre. Carlton second behind for the term, and the score is 4-5 to 6-5. It's 2 goals the difference, and on comes Jimmy Buckley.
And Jones goes off the ground. That's the big fella. The ball back into play towards Moore and Fitzpatrick. Neither can take the mark. Williams goes down. Tries to get a hand pass out to Moore. Intercepted that time by Marcoux. Then Mail and back to Marcoux again. A hand pass back to Whitten. Another one over to Buckley, just coming on the ground. Fires towards the goals. It looks all right. Will it make the distance? It's through for 1 point. Well, the Blues having a bit of difficulty kicking goals that into the ground this quarter. So it's 11 points the difference now. We're on the 11.5-minute mark of the second quarter. Neither side getting any big break at the moment. Both these sides undefeated. The ball back towards Moore and Fitzpatrick. It beats them both. They're all having a miss there, as we see coming out of the package. Williams, he's grabbed, but he's clear. He's strong, that guy, as I mentioned before. There's a chance now for Collingwood to go on attack through Davis. Davis gets away from Klomp, goes for a short pass. It's all right, mark to Hanbury. He'd be about, no more than about 30 metres out. You can see the goals there in the background and the angle. Not a difficult shot.
And that wind blowing almost down the ground now, Lou.
Well, that's right, but he'd have to go for that left-hand point goal post if he wants to make a certainty of it. There's the kick. It's okay. It's a goal. So it's Collingwood now. 6 goals, 5-40. 7 goals, 5-47. For Carlton, 4 goals, 6-30.
Now at the 12.5-minute mark of the second quarter, Collingwood doing it pretty well with 5 goals for the quarter. The Blues looking flat-footed, knocked down by Fitzpatrick, who's in the ruck doing the tap-out from Warren Jones off the field. And Fitzpatrick gets it clear up towards half-forward, only to see Ray Byrne in the way, and Byrne not wasting any time at all. Back it comes to Tony Shaw on his own in front of Dool. And the Collingwood little men running riot now, because in the first term it was Carlton's turn through Ashman and Marcoux. Almost taken by English. Free kick is it for holding the man. He wasn't in possession when tackled. That's how the umpire saw it. And Vin English, goodness me, that was his uncle. English to take the free kick at left half back. In he comes. Buzusto underneath it. Knocked down to Fitzpatrick. The skipper goes forward now, and the Blues could certainly do with a few forward thrusts. McConville, out he comes, lost sight of the ball. Malin, long handball. Up there to Wells. Wasn't exactly a good Ashman it was. Here's Malin again. Backing up well. Malin fires at the goals, but he's off target and has put it out of bounds on the full.
Well, it must be a difficult end to score goals there, because Collingwood had a lot of trouble. It's one of those twirly wins down there, Pete.
Certainly looks like it. So Collingwood doing pretty well this quarter, though. They all lost sight of that one. Picked up by Peter Moore. Gets around Fitzpatrick well. Long towards the right half forward flank. There's a Collingwood mark taken down there by Taylor, it was. Out goes Dacos. Wiedemann it was. Dacos fires at the goals. They're knocked away by Southby over the line for a throw-in.
Out of bounds out in that Collingwood forward pocket position, about 10 metres around from their goal. They're doing all the attacking at the moment, the Magpies. And as we suggested, this is the scoring end. So Collingwood's first quarter wasn't that bad after all. Well, it comes down to Hunter. Hurried kick back there towards Collingwood. A hand pass from Davis over to Williams. A kick up there towards the goals. It might be all right. It's marked right on the line by Perovic. And that looked pretty close too. The ball back into play again. Over the head of Moore and Fitzpatrick. They're both having a race, but Hanbury's chipping in there. He grabs Fitzpatrick. He didn't want to push him in the back, but the umpire didn't think so, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds up towards Collingwood's half-forward line, about 70 metres around from their goal. We're at the 15-minute mark of the second quarter. Well, they all missed that one. The umpire's going to ball this up again. 4 goals, 6-30 Carlton to Collingwood, 7-5-47. 17 points in favour of Collingwood. Moore and Fitzpatrick. Wiedemann's there. A bad knockout that time. It's picked up by Collingwood. The ball driven up there by Hanbury. Stewart's got the mark. Stewart would be about, no more than about 25 metres out from goal, and Stewart has yet to score a goal.
First mark for the day to Craig Stewart.
Yeah, first mark. I think this will be about his second kick. He's directly in front. Well, the kick might be, let's see the result. A goal. So at the 15.5-minute mark, it's Collingwood 8 goals, 5-53 to Carlton 4 goals, 6-30.
23 points the difference, and who would have predicted that at quarter time when Carlton looked far and above the better side? I'm just wondering if kicking with the wind is making all that much difference.
Well, I think it is, Pete. I just anticipated that watching the reserves match beforehand. It looked as though Collingwood, when they were down, came home with the breeze. But it's a long way to go yet, so if you're a Carlton supporter, I wouldn't throw the sponge in just yet.
16 minutes gone in the second term. All Carlton so far in the quarter, knocked down by all Collingwood so far in the quarter. Fitzpatrick gets the knockdown. Whitnell, very hurried kick up towards the full forward zone, but Ray Byrne is there, a former Carlton player. Bazasto tries a very difficult snapshot. Toomey over the top to Byrne. Could be picked up by Marku, but it won't be because it's over the boundary line. And the throw-in will take place in the Carlton forward pocket. The Blues yet to score a goal so far in this quarter. McClure and Moore, they both missed it. Hand pass comes out towards Billy Picken, now getting on top of McClure, who was burning in the first quarter, into the vacant centre field area. Williams and Southby collide. Williams again, by gee, he's a tough sort of a player. We'd like to see him clash with Lee Matthews. It could be interesting. Craig Davis is at the right half forward flank. Kevin Morris is on his own, or missed the mark. Here's a chance for Barron, running it up. No, he's pushed. What's that, a goal, or we'll wait and see. 2 points. Barron very quickly getting boot to ball to take Collingwood to 9-5, 59, Carlton 4-6, 30. 59 points the difference on Seven's big league. Williams 8 kicks for the quarter. Knocked down by Fitzpatrick. There go Collingwood again. It comes to Peter Moore from Hanbury. Moore tries a long hand pass. This could be the match-winning turn for the Magpies. Barham, who kicked the last goal, up towards full forward again. Nobody can take it down. Austin couldn't do much with it. Malin comes in to try and get the ball out of the danger zone, but umpire Sutcliffe says ball up.
A ball up about 35 metres out from the Collingwood goal, and they're hot at the moment. Fitzpatrick got a tap down. Down it comes to the ground. They all pile in again. It'll be another ball up, I would say. No, it's out to Williams. What a terrier this guy is. He's pulled to the ground. It'll be a push in the hole, dropping the ball. That's the first mistake he's made for the quarter. He's played a great second quarter, this number 21 for Collingwood. He must be tired. He's, of course, the son of the famous Fuzz Williams, the champion South Australia. Out it goes there to Picken and McClure. They both miss this chance for Toomey to pick it up. He's out there on his own. He's clear. Kicks a long kick over the half-forward line for Collingwood. The pack fly. Carlton dropping marks down there. It's kicked out now to Perovic, in a bit of trouble here as he gets a hurried kick back out towards the wing position. But there's no one out there and the ball is out of bounds. Just on the 19-minute mark, and as Peter said before, it's been a Collingwood quarter. They're 29 points in front. Carlton yet to score a goal for the quarter. Moore and Fitzpatrick again. Knocked out actually by Taylor. Pushed out again wide towards Williams and Wells, and the ball is out of bounds. A little further up towards the Collingwood goal, about 60 metres around. Fitzpatrick and Moore again. Neither got the knockdown. Fitzpatrick gets a hand pass out there to Ashman. He can't pick it up. He's fumbling like most of the Blues this quarter. Finally, it's Austin picking the ball up, driving it back out there, punched away by Toomey, away from Bazasto. He punches it back again, trying to find Marku. Umpire said it'll be a free kick. The free kick will go against Carlton. Things are running for the Magpies at the moment, and to take the free kick out there will be Toomey. Well, he's a greatly improved player, this young fella. Of course, he's got good football blood in his body. The ball in front there for Stewart, couldn't hold the mark. Comes down to Fitzpatrick, he runs into trouble, gets a hand pass, knocked away by Wiedemann. Going after it is Hanbury now. Hanbury and Hunter. Hunter won't give in as the ball is finally picked up by Sharp. At the back is Toomey, got the sit, couldn't hold the mark, pushed away from McClure, and it's going towards the back. It'll be a free kick.
Stupid play.
Free kick to Wiedemann, and this young fella's shaping up all right too on that wing position, taking the mark with a free kick. The ball back again over Collingwood's half-forward line. Oh, Stewart dropped it too as Fitzpatrick. A hand pass coming out now to Hunter. He goes down. Doole's in there trying to help. And Williams, once again, he won't give up. Doole gets a hand pass out to Perovic. It's centre half back. It bounces all right, and Carlton away from the danger zone. Oh, good mark to McConville. He'd be at centre half forward, about 45 metres out from goal. Carlton badly needing one at the moment. They haven't scored one for this second quarter. 21 minutes gone. Let's see the kick. That's not a bad kick. I think it's coming around. Oh, it's a mark to Marku, I'd say, on the line.
Yes, he's paid it.
He's outmarked Worthington. Worthington would stand him up about 1.5 foot. Well, this will be a goal for Carlton, Marcou's third. So at the 21-minute mark, we see Collingwood 9 goals, 5.59. A valuable goal for Carlton, 5-6-36.
Marcou's third goal coming up at the 21-minute mark at the turn. A very valuable one, as Lou said. But Collingwood this quarter have added 7 goals straight. They haven't scored one behind. Carlton, on the other hand, having added only 1 goal 3. So very much a Magpie quarter. The second here at Princes Park on 7's big league. 21 minutes gone in the term. Knocked down by Fitzpatrick. Here's Wells finally coming into his own. That's good news for Carlton, bad news for the Magpies. McCondrell fails to take the mark. McClure off the carpet. Jimmy Buckley gets tackled solidly and quickly, and it goes into the arms of Ray Byrne, who had a very solid first quarter for the Magpies. Byrne's kick around the wing position. Fitzpatrick is there. Shepherd's for Hunter. Hunter looking for a lead downfield. He's found one. Who is it? He's picked out McCondrell. Marcou is down, I see too. Wells couldn't take that. He's having a bad day. In turn it goes to Austin at centre-half forward, who's got to get around 3 Collingwood players. Burns underneath it again, but it's going to beat him over the boundary line for a throw-in. And Marcou's still down, I see. He seems to be okay, though. McClure from the back tries to beat Peter Moore. That's not too easy, really. Maylan got plenty of pace, but Barham's got even more. A real racehorse, this. Southey, grab out from goal. Doesn't clear the ball that much. It goes into the arms of Craig Davis, who fires out the hand pass directly towards Taylor. Knocked away by Worthington. Straight into the arms of Kevin Morris. Beautiful play and combination from the Magpies. A long kick by Morris. Could even be a score. Perovic's there and rushes the ball over for a point. So that indefinitely favoured by the breeze. 22.5 minutes gone in the quarter. 36 plays 60. Marcou off the field.
Well, he's limping pretty badly, and that's bad news for Carlton because he's one of their great players. He's kicked 3 goals so far. The ball marked out there by Hunter. Hunter's kick falls a bit short, but it'll be okay. A mark to Klomp. Klomp's out there at half-back. He had a great first quarter, but he's faded out like most of the Carlton players. At the back there is Taylor. Goes for the punch. It's a long one. Picked up again by Wells. Chance for Moore to mark, and he takes the mark out there on the centre wing position. There we see Marcou in plenty of trouble. It looks as though it could be his knee. Back to centre half forward, and a good mark to Southby. Well, the difference now is, 23 points. Ball back there now, falls a bit short. A chance for Shaw to mark Fitzpatrick into his back. Bill picked up now by Collingwood. The ball driven up there by Taylor. Off the top of the pack out towards Hunter. He's coming to his own this quarter. He's a bit too fast for Wiedemann, but this time it beats him. And the ball is out of bounds in the forward pocket about 30 metres around from the Collingwood goal. Marcou once again still in the hands of the trainer. We see Jones in the foreground. He's been taken off the ground. Knocked out by English. Comes back to Wells. He's grabbed. He's lost it. He actually threw that over to Sharp. Back to English again, gets away from Shaw. The ball back out towards the wing position. Oh, beautiful mark to Mazusko. A bit too fast that time for Toomey. The ball falling short, coming out to meet. This is McConville, but it's finally tapped out of bounds. This time it's on Carlton's half forward, not about 50 metres around from the goal as we approach the 25-minute mark of the second quarter. 9-5-59 Collingwood to Carlton 5-6-36. Waiting for the ball to come back into play. Moore and Fitzpatrick. Back it goes to Shaw. He's pulled to the ground. Umpire said it'll be, what, a ball up or what not?
Ball up.
A ball up there at half forward, still about 55 metres out from the Carlton goal.
Well, Carlton very rattled at the moment. 2 of their stars not firing and off the field. Marcou was firing, but he's injured. Buckley, chance from behind. Picked up by Magro. He's on the field for Collingwood, and over towards Smith it goes. Back towards centre field, and the mark taken by Curly Austin. Bad quarter for Carlton. Play on, says the umpire. Austin does just that. Underneath it is Picken. McClure in from the side. Oh, almost took the grab, but no, says the umpire. Magro tries to charge his way through. Not successful. Has another go. Caught too high or holding the ball or ball up. It's the latter choice of the 3.
Worthington's off the ground and Magro's taken his place down there, but he's a little bit short for that back pocket, I'd say.
I don't think it would matter much at the moment. Knocked down by Moore. McClure's there. A grubber. Up towards full forward, that's McConville. Underneath it is Bazusto. They'll rush it over the line. It's scooped through by Andrew Smith, the one behind, through the Carlton total. as we enter the time-on period of the second quarter. And the scoreboard on Seven's Big League looks like that. 37 to 59, a 22-point deficit for Carlton as McCormack drives the ball straight up the ground. Looking for more. Fitzpatrick's there. Out comes Buckley, shoots out the hand pass. It was a poor one to Whitnell. Smith tackles him pretty well. Shaw tackling well also. Smith again tries the hand pass to Williams, who gets it out and turns towards McCormack. Around the boundary line he goes, and it bounces over the line for a throw in the forward pocket. Pressure still on the defence down there.
27 minutes gone, about 30 metres around from the Carlton goal. Interference that time, and the umpire spotted it. Against McClure, no doubt about that one. He's played a great game for Collingwood today, Moore. Ball kicked back towards the centre. A bit about 5, a chance now for Davis to get away from Klopp, and that's been pretty hard. He caught him. I spoke too soon. Back it goes out there towards Hennebury and Sharp. Umpire's going to ball this one up for sure. Well, Davis had the chance of a lifetime, but Clump's played a great game for Carlton down there at halfback. He's had Davis pretty well covered. Knocked out by Wiedemann, grabbed nicely by Wells, and it's smothered. Picks up the ball again. It's a bad kick to Hennebury, and the ball back into attack for Collingwood. Up there towards Stewart. Off the top of the pack is a goal from Dacos. And that's goal number 3 to Dacos. And of course, the Magpies go to a 29-point lead again. Totally different. The 10-5-65 to Carlton 5-7-37. 28-point lead, Peter.
Yeah, just looking too good and too fast at the moment. Your comments at the start of the game, Lou, that Bruce Doull might have been a little bit underdone, I think, hitting home. I don't think Doull is fit.
Well, you can't chase these fast-moving forwards when you've got a crook leg such as Doull. He's had a badly bruised hip, so he may be in a bit of trouble, but it's a long way from over yet, Pete, as we approach the 28.5-minute mark.
Seven's Big League scoreboard from Princes Park, and the match watched by about 40,000 fans.
Centre bounce again. Picked up by Klopp. He's grabbed. He couldn't get clear that time. Umpire said holding the ball against Taylor.
Curly Austin to take the free kick. Austin's been a relatively quiet player today. McClure and Magro was the flyer there. McClure looking for a free kick. Umpire says he was held on the arm, and McClure will get the free. And he's at centre-half forward. He's kicked one so far, and he could kick this, believe me, if he gets onto it. He's a long kick as a rule. This one will land in the 10-metre square, only to see Peter Moore stretch up on his own and take the easiest of marks. Carlton being outplayed and outthought at the moment. Moore's kick. McClure there again. It's kick for kick at the moment. McClure this time is off target. Well off target, in fact, because that one's out of bounds on the full. It will also mean another kick to Peter Moore, this time a free kick, which he'll take in the back pocket. Torpedo punt kick, gets plenty of distance. Underneath it is Picken. Knocked away by Austin into the arms of Mayman, who drops the ball when tackled. Tony Shaw has it. Gets it around towards centre wing. Wide, in fact too wide. Bouncing on the roof of the trainer's box down there, and it will be a penalty free kick to Carlton. This time to be taken by Robert Klomp, who had a very good first quarter with 5 kicks and 2 hand passes. Klomp looks for Bazasto. In front is Fitzpatrick. Whitnell scouting the packs well, right on the boundary line, tries to get it in towards the 10-metre square. Collingwood too tall. Burner's there. Ashman, could be a free kick. Yes.
Yes, a free kick that time. Got into his back. He could have been a little bit lucky. McCormick not too happy about the decision. There we see Ashman limping bad. That'll be bad news if he has to leave the ground. Already one of their smart small men, Mark Gu, who has kicked 3 goals up to this stage of the match, is off with an injured knee. And Ashman only about, let's see, no more than about 15 metres out from goal. Goal's there in the background, so not a difficult shot for the little rover. I think he'll put this through without any worries. That's a goal, or is it the goal? Yes, it is. So, there's the score again. 10 goals, 5-65 Collingwood to Carlton, 6-7-43, a difference of, let's see, is that 22 points?
22 points the difference in favour of Collingwood. Carlton bringing up only their second goal for the quarter. They've kicked 2 goals for. And the trainer's having plenty of work, especially on Carlton's side at the moment. But Ashman does seem to be okay after kicking that goal. That's good news for Carlton.
30 minutes gone of this second quarter. The centre bounce again. Moore against Fitzpatrick. Moore grabs that one as the siren for the end of the quarter. And at half-time we see Collingwood 10-5-65 to Carlton 6-7-43.
Testing shot. In fact, he doesn't believe he can make it. He Into the centre, looking for Jones, and at the back, McClure. I don't think he was McConville's object. And look at the Collingwood defenders hanging their heads. Byrne and Pickett disgusted. That ball just taken so easily by McClure, who's only 20 metres out directly in front of goal, and this should be the first major score of the match. It is Carlton, 1 goal. Beautiful pass to Klomp. Delightful disposal by Dool, who rarely makes a mistake after he sets foot on the ground. Up to half forward. Jones is there, so's more, and McClure almost on the ground. Collingwood out of trouble. Toomey to Byrne. Austin up in front, didn't look like it. And now Collingwood through Taylor, over half forward. Stewart's there, Perovic behind, great mark!
Good mark and enormous pressure. But oh, this brilliant centre-half back for Carlton and Victoria, Val Perovic. Drive to the centre of the ground, Warren Jones over the back, no good. Easily picked up by Taylor, playing well for Collingwood. Gets it up towards the half-forward line. Leading the race for the ball is Hunter. He's caught with it. Play on to the umpire out the middle. Ricky Barham barges in, pushes the ball away. Comes out here to Collingwood's Klomp. He drives it up towards the half-forward, the Carlton Klomp, I should say. And we see going forward there, Smith, number 50, pushes Wells at the back. The umpire says play on, really play. Get it across to Fitzpatrick. He drives for goal. Is it a goal? It won't be a goal because there's a penalty free kick going to take place. It was a goal. Foolish play by the Carlton player, and that was Ashman, because he deliberately pushed the Collingwood player Byrne in the back, and that was foolish football. Byrne has the free kick.
Long, or looking for length, but not really getting it. Tony Shaw, good play, great persistence, and beautiful tackle by McConville. Sharp paddling towards Jones, who hasn't got the mobility, but his opposite number, Peter Moore, certainly has, and he kicks beyond centre. Up towards Morris, who has lined up at full forward. Oh, what a mickle bounce, beat everyone. Now the chance on. Out it comes to Morris from Allen. And Dacos has got it. Only 20 metres out directly in front. Peter Dacos, who has been a star for Collingwood in attack this year. Kicking goals week in, week out. Should kick one here. Very casual approach, but he makes no mistake. Collingwood back in front. 8 plays 6.
Good play, Malin. Sidestep beautifully down towards Smith, who fell over. Charging in there to get the ball for Collingwood is Hanbury. Comes out it beautifully to Ray Byrne. Ray Byrne up towards the half-forward line. Klomp sets himself and grabs it with one arm. Good play, Klomp. Kicks it on. That's his 5th kick. It's up towards centre half-forward. Up McClure from the back. Nearly had a free kick given against him. Smith comes in for Collingwood. A beautiful hand pass finds Ray Byrne. Ray Byrne, another hand pass should find Hanbury. And Collingwood are into attack as Hanbury comes around the outside of the boundary line, drives it up towards the forward line. Oh, good play again by Southby. Chance for Wiedemann. Good Wiedemann again. Beautiful play by Stewart, has given a chance across to Morris. His left foot snap is picked up by Brooks, the doormat. His hand pass comes out here towards Ashman. Great play there by Dool. As he gives it to Ashman, he's had a bounce. Steadies, drives down towards the full forward position. McConville, but he couldn't mark the ball as Worthington takes it away for Collingwood. He's had a bounce. He can go, he's good. So is Warren Jones chasing him. Good football up here, should go towards Morris. He's brought to the ground, but see Southby come in, taken away from Collingwood by Smith. He charges through the pack. It wasn't. It's Ricky Barham up towards the full forward position. Val Perovic.
Second excellent mark for this fellow in defence for the Blues. Having a mammoth season so far. Bad kick going towards the centre. And the mark taken by Hanbury, who, with Sharp on that wing, having a great duel. Thought it was 15 against Sharp, but not so. Now Hanbury from up towards centre half forward. Terrible kick, but it could be favourable for the Woods. Dacos, pressure coming from English and Dool. The hook kick in towards full forward. Stewart, no, couldn't quite hold it. Fights on. Now Allen. But Carlton pretty tough today. Klomp gets it out to Ashman. I like the Blues approach. Up towards centre wing, McClure. Oh, almost. Fights on, knocks on. Out of bounds. Gained 20 metres over the knock on. Carlton crowd applauding the efforts of their centre half forward, who hasn't had many kicks, but he looks fired up. and looks the good. He's had 2 kicks.
And the goal. Throw in on the half-forward flank, almost the centre wing, really. Moore getting in front, taking it out of the air, and Moore in so doing gave the free kick away because he bumped his man out of the road, and Peter knows that. Gives the ball across towards Bid Fitzpatrick. Play on, says the umpire as he drives it down towards full forward. Warren Jones is there. Couldn't mark it, but he grabs it. Can the big fella snap a goal? No. Good try. The ball has been marked for Collingwood by Smith. Smith gets the ball, drives it out. Gee, Collingwood fellas are kicking the ball long and hard, and this is good stuff. Fitzpatrick is there, keeps the ball in play, manoeuvred well for a big fellow, gets it up towards Basusto. Don't look for free kicks, fellow, in this type of football. You've got to earn them. Picked up by Ashman, he drives. Well, I think it's home. And it is. 22 minutes gone, a woeful bounce by Sutcliffe. Pathetic, but taken by Ashman. Kick number 6, long, up to half forward. McClure's in the thick of it. And Marcoux blazes. And it's down. Start of the second quarter. Down to Wells, who's been very quiet. Basusto under it. Backhander on to Marcoux, who's kicked 3, but no chance this time to Doull. Well pressured. Now Byrne. Out to Williams, up to open space on the wing. Davis out in front of Klomp again, 5 metres in the clear. Chips it over beautifully. Finds Hanbury. Up towards half-forward flank. Now towards full forward. Stewart's there in the pack. Oh, Shaw, onto Morris. Goal number 3 to Kevin Morris. No, gives it inboard to Dacos. And he kicks his 4th. And Collingwood are steamrolling Carlton at Princes Park. We see the ball marked for Carlton Sharp, and a 15-metre penalty as well against Tony Shaw. There's his kick wide to the flank, looking for Ashman. He'll have to hurry. He does. Oh, he's caught with the ball. Good play as the ball comes out to Graham Allen. Gives the ball across to Davis, who's having a feast in this quarter. Well shepherded forward. Drives it across towards the lead coming from here from Stewart. Play on, says the umpire, as Perovic charges through. Picks the ball up, drives it to the centre wing. Ashman from the back, knocks it away from Williams, but the ball's picked up by Graham Allen. Gets the ball out to Hanbury. Got away from his opponent. Got away with a hole in the ball. Geez, lucky to get away with that. Graham Allen gets the ball across here towards Kevin Morris. Goes for goal. There's another one. 3 goals to Morris. And Carlton just cannot make any progress at all. Every time they get the ball up, it's a Carlton forward line that is falling under the pressure of the Collingwood defence. And Moore grabs the ball, gets it out of the pack to Tony Shaw, who's playing a rattling game today. Down towards the full forward position. All Collingwood. Stewart. Dacos. And Perovic came in to take the ball away, and his kick is back here. And it's nearly a mark. And playing on to get the ball was Graham Allen. That comes back once more to Morris. Gives the ball across to Dacos. He's got another one! 5 goals to Dacos. Craig Davis has been taken off the field, and I think that's pretty good tactics because they're a mile in front and they need him. He's a good player.
Ross Brewer coming on for Collingwood. 23 minutes gone in the third term. Oh, beautiful knock to Toomey, but Wells intercepts the poor kick. Up to half forward. McConville could grab this. He's out in front. And nasty one. A very, very nasty one by Smith, and I thought quite uncalled for. And that could have inflicted a pretty serious injury. No intention, no eyes for the ball at all, I thought, Ian.
I agree. He could have pulled up quite. He had a good second or two to spare.
Well, there's a new rule now whereby another player can take a kick, and McConville is not in a condition to take a kick at the moment, I wouldn't think, especially a shot for goal. So Ashman takes the ball. Well, they're giving it to McConville. I really think the spirit of the law is such that if he's not right to take the kick, he shouldn't have to, especially in front of goal. He's got a 15-metre penalty and he's only 30 metres out, but this could go anywhere. kicked a goal. Carlton 7th, their first for the quarter in 24.5 minutes of football with the wind, and they reduced the margin to a humble 51 points.